Hey guys, Kim here with Like Tesla, and we are at National Drive Electric Week here in Atlanta, Georgia. And guess what we have here? We have the Porsche Taycan Turbo S. It just got off a truck for being in the Niagara Falls event, I understand. But we're gonna take a deeper look at this, go walk around. There's lots of Teslas here, all kinds of EVs. Big shout out to AP3. You'll remember we had our Model X and Model 3 wrapped, tinted, ceramic coated, and even chrome deleted all by them. Your Tesla is one of the best ways to express yourself, so personalize your car and check out their services. They have rave reviews from Tesla owners over on Google and Yelp. Schedule a design consultation with AP3, mention this video, and receive a free console PPF wrap. Alright, he just opened up the front trunk on the Taycan, so I wonder if I can... This is actually a leaf underneath this and the body of a Mercedes.
They should do like a national frunk day.
There really should be.
I mean, we all decorate them and everything. Did you see the Porsche?
Of course I saw the Porsche. So this year's Drive Electric Week event in Atlanta happened to be the second largest EV outing in the US and the largest outside of California. About 300 EVs were displayed, ranging from the very common to one of the first 100 Tesla Roadsters ever built, to the super rare, one of only 2 Porsche Taycans currently in the US. Am I allowed to touch? Can we look inside? And even full-scale EV conversion projects.
So it's been restored fully on the outside to look as if it's just a regular restored classic car. Inside it's got a Nissan Leaf drivetrain, Nissan Leaf battery pack, and suspension. So what it is, it's got an older look, but it's got a newer ride.
So this is really cool. We have all the EVs right here. You can compare the range, the price, and it's just like a cool side-by-side comparison. It is so hot today, I am sweating, and everybody with the Tesla here can just chill inside their frunk. So they're sitting in their cars, getting some of that shade. It's a nice day, it's a good day to have an EV. We didn't tell people we were coming last year, we just sort of showed up.
Yeah, and then everybody was like, oh my God, Kim was there. I'm like, it's like the Beyonce of the EV world. I just want to thank you so much for all that you do, inspiring people, educating, helping.
Well, look at you, you're here, you have your car here.
I'm just swinging it.
Say that. Are you enjoying the shade inside your front? I can't believe this is here. I do love the wheels. The biggest surprise at the event had to be Porsche's last-minute decision to showcase its recently unveiled Taycan Turbo S at the Atlanta event. After all, Atlanta is home to Porsche's North America headquarters.
You can just walk up to it and it'll do it.
So you just walk up and it would sense it and it would auto-present the handles?
Yeah. This one starts at 185, turbo starts at 15900. 0 to 60 in 2.6 seconds for this car, 3 seconds for the turbo. 560 kilowatts of peak output for this car, the other is 500, so equivalent 750 horsepower and 670 horsepower for the other two. So front and rear motors, rear axle transmission, 2-speed. I mean, it's a Porsche. It does all the Porsche things the right Porsche ways.
All right, he just opened up the front trunk on the Taycan, so I wonder if I can... Am I allowed to touch? Can we look inside?
So there's a little lever, we have a safety latch, and it pulls open, and there's your front trunk.
Oh, cool.
It's deep. You can put a good couple backpacks in there.
So what is inside this area?
So that one's got the first aid kit, you just pull, and it'll unlatch.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Required for European countries, yeah.
Okay.
So your tow hook would go here, you'd have your lock and lug nut for here. You'd have another little tool set with a screwdriver, and you have your air compressor for the tire goo kit.
What is this?
So that's a warning triangle. So Europeans require that everyone that drives a car carry around a warning triangle. So it folds out, turns into a triangle, as well as a high visibility vest.
Okay.
It's part of their laws over there.
So how many of these exist right now?
In this country, right now 2. The other one's right there at our headquarters. We brought the other one right here. It's a very special moment.
This is so special. It's so cool.
You've got your washer fluid tank there, and you got your brake fluid there.
Should I climb inside?
This is the first time that Apple Music has been integrated into a vehicle, And so this is the first car with the Taycan. So natively, you don't need to pair your phone or anything. You just log in with your Apple ID. And we actually even have a free trial included that you can just stream your Apple Music with a built-in Ford GLTE in this car. You saw the charge port door and everything?
A little bit, actually. No, I would have.
Oh, he's best. See, I can close yours from here.
Well, I got my DC chargers going to sleep.
Look at that.
So we're fighting right now. They only let you open one at a time.
So what is your favorite feature, you think?
My favorite feature? I really like the instrument cluster. The way it's designed, it still has our kind of traditional gauge layout, but it's all digital now and it looks so good. Yeah, so that's the instrument cluster waking up. So you see all the screens waking up right now, right?
Oh, yeah.
One AC and one DC motor.
The instrument cluster, like I was talking about, you can scroll on the right and scroll on the left and show a lot of different features. Same thing with the left here. So you can see like your torque distribution, all-wheel drive, front and back. And then in the middle, you can actually also display different things, like you can show a map. This being a European car, the maps aren't loaded, but hypothetically your map will be shown there. Very configurable. And you saw the rear footwell too, right? Yeah, so our so-called foot garage. So our battery actually has a cutout, so it's not a whole battery floor. There's no battery right there where you're putting your rear feet. So it's a little deeper, so your feet can naturally rest in there. So it's actually a very comfortable seating position in the rear. Same with the headroom, you actually have plenty of headroom up here. This one's got a few more electronics under there.
Okay.
Yeah.
You see that? So regular turbo would have a little bit deeper. This one is not quite as deep.
Yeah. But you saw these really deep compartments on the left and right sides. And of course the golf clubs fit across too.
It's really cool. Like, I'm kind of like in shock right now that I even get to see this. I wasn't prepared for this. This was such a big surprise to have this here.
And the power trunk is standard, so you just hit that left button and it'll close. They set their temperature and all of that. They can turn on their seat heating as well.
So even the people sitting in the back seat can control theirs themselves.
Correct.
That is a nice feature.
Yeah. One we didn't really talk about, you might notice that all the air vents, you don't see your traditional open and close and you can't move your air vents. So there's actually a button here. In the middle climate menu, all you do is just drag a circle to where you want the airflow. So if the AC was on, you would see that all you do is just drag and point to where you want it. And using internal vents and everything, it would actually direct the flow to where you wanted it to be.
Nice. It kind of reminds me of like the Model 3 has that. Wow.
Yeah.
That is really cool.
It's paint from the white to the orange.
I do really like the lights. The lights are actually one of my favorite features.
Headlight design is definitely one of our pinnacle features as well. Yeah, these are matrix design headlights. We have a traditional 4-point signature too. We've had it on most of our cars now. And when it's coming down the road, you recognize it.
Yeah. So have you gotten a lot of people comparing the Model S? And what do you have? Can you give your thoughts on that?
I'd rather not speak to the competition, but we always do enjoy competition. It's definitely given us a bit of inspiration.
That's fair. Fair enough.
There's just something around the brand that it gravitates towards a certain populace, and they just have that personality to them. They enjoy the way it drives, they enjoy the way it just feels, they sit in it, they feel at home, and there's also that people culture. Our Porsche Club of America is one of the largest car clubs in the world, and it just brings together this great audience. I just ran to some of them in the North Georgia mountains. They were driving old 356s, and we were driving new 911s, and we all just bonded. It's just this great culture that you come into.
Did you tell them you were going to have this car here today?
They're a little more stuck on the old air-cooled thing, so we kept it a little quieter on that one.
Seeing the Taycan Turbo S in person, feeling the interior finishes, the attention to detail, and ergonomics of the car reaffirmed my previous thoughts on it being compared to Model S.
These bolsters, both here and here, can inflate and deflate. This here is your squab support, so you can extend your squab.
They are two different cars built entirely for two different groups of shoppers, with the only common denominator being their electrified powertrains. So to me, Taycan's interior touches looked and felt spectacular in person and seemed more premium than a Tesla interior. But of course, factoring the significant spread in not only price but in cargo capacity, range, and to a lesser extent performance between the two cars. And let's not forget supercharging and autopilot. You can see why most Tesla owners would prefer the S over the Taycan.
I'm like I'm just having too much fun in the front. It's like they should do like a national frunk day.
There really should be.
I mean, we all decorate them and everything. Did you see the Porsche?
Of course I saw the Porsche.
I seen it. I was
what do you
like,
think?
I am so sorry they spent all that money and time and energy.
It's pretty though from the outside.
Yeah,
It's
it looks nice, and they have the whole, you know, it looks like a Mercedes-Benz center console with the screen all across, but I don't know, it's doing it for me. Like I think I've been, you know, I drank too much of the Kool-Aid.
Well, I think you spend so much money. It's like, why would you buy that when you could buy like a really, you know,
A Raven.
Yeah.
I can buy the Raven.
Yeah. Right?
This is actually a 2014 with the Autopilot 1, and I've had it for a long time. I've been over 115,000 miles, but I'm really eyeing that Model Y.
I saw the Model Y. Yeah.
Yes.
I got to drive in it.
You drove it?
I didn't drive it, but I got to drive. I got
Okay.
to sit passenger.
Okay, so how was it? Because I sat inside the 3 and I wanted a white 3, and I was like,
So it's very, very much the 3, just like a slightly bigger version of it.
Okay.
But yeah,
Was
like
he,
to
like,
me, it
driving?
felt like the 3. It felt like it drove just like the 3. I mean, I wasn't actually holding the steering wheel, but it seemed like it was the 3, just like a little slightly bigger version.
Okay.
The back seat's small though.
the back seat's small like the 3?
Well, the third row.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Third row is like tiny.
I think they were trying to do like Elon Musk's kids, where you had the rear seats in the S, and I was like, I don't know, I can't fit back there.
Like I wouldn't even like if you don't need the third row, I'd say like scratch it, but then you have a slightly bigger trunk.
Yeah.
So that's what I think would be cool about it.
Yeah, so I'm in real estate, so I utilize my car so much. I drive everywhere, and sometimes I use trunk space, you know, putting signs in the back. So I would need that extra storage versus in a 3, I couldn't fit it.
Yeah,
so.
then that should be your car. Should we do all of our videos like this? You know, this should be the new set right here. This is kind of comfortable.
It is. We got
Fuck yeah!
It's a nice breeze. It just.
I'm like, this is like way easier.
You should have to like do interviews like this. I mean,
I'll just do interviews with everybody in the front. Come have a seat.
We're just winging it out. We're just starting off. So today we're going to be talking about this Tesla and yada yada yada. This is going to be the new thing.
I almost walked right past this. But look at the Brookhaven Police Department has a Tesla. And check it out, paid for by your local drug dealer. So if anyone complains. Next time on Like Tesla. I've been hearing rumors that this is actually a Leaf underneath this and the body of a Mercedes. So I'm gonna try to take a closer look and find out whose car is this.
Yes. Right here. This is ours. It's been restored fully on the outside to look as if it's just a regular restored classic car. Inside, it's got a Nissan Leaf drivetrain, Nissan Leaf battery pack, and suspension. Come out of the shop, we're actually building a Ford F450 dually. And we took a Tesla drive unit, separated the inverter from the motor, took out the differential, and we're going to have the first dually that you can drive front-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive, or all-wheel drive, and it'll have about a 220-mile range.
Okay, I definitely want to see this.
Yes.
Coming soon. Make sure you guys are subscribed because this is going to be our next video.